Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Once again, tell a friend. It's the Hood Hierarchy Podcast. You
Wow.
know me. It's your boy, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on a corner like a stop sign. Who I got with me today?
It's your boy Snap G, the world's most famous and well known professional sucker ducker. You
Hey,
dig?
hey. If y'all want us to be all right, hit the likes. If y'all want us to survive, hit subscribe. And if you really care, hit that share.
Man, just wipe your feet before you come in the house, man. Press the like button. I know you got some manners.
They was raised better than that, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, man, it's Friday, you know, TGIF,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
That's a good thing.
I can
You know,
relax tomorrow.
I got it been a while. Week in Chicago, man. One of my little cousins got shot.
Dang.
Only 14. So, we praying for her right now. Looks like she
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
a
doing
female?
good. Yeah, my little cousin. And she only 14, man. So we praying for her. But this interview, I just been, I've been, it been so many people on the line for who we bring for our first guy. I mean, our first guest, not guy. And I had to bring somebody, man, because this dude is a very special person in my life, man. It's one of my homies, my partners, straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. Like, man, when I go there, he really made me feel at home. That's why when I put the info up about Gangsta Boo or whoever I'm talking about, like, how you speaking on that? This is the dude that I met in Memphis in the mall. He put me straight in. First time I met him, he said, "Hey, come check my artist out." It was an artist named Yo Gotti. I came and checked him out, and the man just put me in. We gonna talk about it up. We gonna talk about it all. So, without further ado, I want to bring in the host of Memphis, Killer Mike.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Salute.
Salute, man.
Mike.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
All right, y'all stop. Y'all stop. What's up with your family? Good to see you, man.
Man, it's always a great time, man. With me and you clicked on the first day we met, and from that point on, man,
Yeah, he been stuck with me ever since, man. We going on a good 12 years now. He been
right.
stuck with me ever since. So
And
we
when say
we
this
help.
right here before
What's
we
that?
start, I'm the real Killer Mike. I can actually say no cocky stuff or none of that. The Killer Mike from Atlanta know who I am, and he know the 3 6 Mafia were rapping about, you know what I'm saying, back in the days. So I had the name in 1993. He got it in 2003. We talked about it, and we ain't beef or none of that, but I'm just letting you know, Mike. But I ain't got to go back and forth, and he ain't gonna say nothing against what I'm telling you now. It's
Mhm.
fact, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. DJ Paul, my
Yeah,
best
that's what's
friend
up.
since we were kids. That's who gave me the name Street Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So
Okay.
let me ask you. Yeah, shout out to Killer Mike and Atlanta, two cool people. Let me ask you this. You one of those people that's heavy off into the music business, heavy off into the scene, but you don't do music. So like, how did you get into it?
Um, man, after living the life I was living, man, to be real with you, I went out of prison. I wanted to do something different in it. And I always had a pain getting into the entertainment business. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. So I ended up doing it. I became very successful to where I reached hosting a big concert at our uh, FedEx Stadium.
Right.
Ended up being so hot that your guy ended up putting me on. And from that point on, man, everything else was history. You know what I mean? I'm a legend now in my city. You know, I'm no longer with Yo Gotti, but you know, I'm a legend now. You know what I'm saying? So I helped it built. You know what I'm saying?
Your phone
But yeah,
break. Your
get into
your
that
volume breaking
more.
up. Your volume breaking up a little bit. Let me see. All right, so back to it. You say what about Gotti?
I said, you know, I was one of the big fact builds what got it started. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I end up going another route, like being a host of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, I'm Memphis. You know, I'm plugged to all the clubs, the radio station, the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm that dude here, and I know how to move from city to city. You know, being with CMG and doing a lot of work and a lot of tours, like Bag and Wiz Khalifa after party tours. I mean, I done so much. Is you know, I got history. I helped a lot of artists. I just recently helped Sleazy. Just helped him get on the radio station in St. Louis, Missouri. Hot One. I Killer Mike and my business partner. Kid helped Sleazy World get on the radio in full rotation. And he went on the radio, but just because we were doing a show there, they put him on the radio full.
Well, I know you didn't. I know you didn't work with a lot of artists, but like, so how did you go from 3 6 like you was with 3 6 Mafia first?
Well, actually, it's like Paul was best friends since we was kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then I ended up getting in trouble time, and then when I got out, it was like me. Just I love my brother, so I gotta keep it 100. I was one of them niggas. Like my brother felt like I was too hot to be around.
Right.
Instead of
Right.
taking me with him, and it wasn't just really him. It was like a lot of people on the night because we got past it, but a lot of people felt like, you know what's up with him, you know what he be on. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know whether to do right or do wrong. You know, because of my past history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
After why them seeing me doing what I'm doing now, you know, it's not a question. They know I done on straight promotion. I ain't on no street shit. You know what I'm saying?
I would have to
You know,
say
if you get wrong, you know how I travel all over the
I
world. I
would have to
travel with.
say you've calmed down a lot since I've known you.
Oh
I can
yeah.
see this. In.
Now I still move proper. People around me just know they not playing. We not coming to bother nobody. I'm not one of them guys gonna come have fun and we just like collaborate with major. See, they have people like I don't consider it checking in when you go get up with somebody that got to be the head person. It's just about collaborate because you come to somebody else city to love and respect that you coming into their city to let them know that you really mess with them, and that's why people that I feel that know how to move and they city that I can move with them because I know how to move in them, and it's like we move on respect, like just don't disrespect us. We none there.
What exactly is checking in? Because I don't get it. When I come to Memphis, I call you because I go to see my friend and let you know I'm around or let you know what I need. I don't even have to see you every time, but I just let you
Right.
know I'm around, and I don't see why somebody would think that's wrong to do.
No, it's not, and it's not actually letting my partner that I feel comfortable with that know how to move or know I'm coming in the city so he can let me know what's cool and what ain't cool in somebody
Right.
else's city. I'm not,
Right.
you know, I don't want to go in somebody else's city. I might be stepping on some toe. It might with blue or red, and I might just step in there and got on red. See, I got to respect it because I'm coming to somebody else's city, but a lot of people feel like just because they roll with the killers, and I'm gonna get down. So I'm a roll in the city, but you see what I'm saying? I come with respect first. That's why, look, bro, what's going on? Woo. So my people here face it, and I'm not gonna mess with nobody that don't have respect or,
right,
you know, wrong. Like I know the type of people I'm dealing with. I know I'm stand up, and if he's standing up, what's going on? So my thing is, if I run into one of my guys and he tell me altercation jump in, my guy could be like, "Nah, these my guys. They don't know this. Woo. He can, feel me? Just keep down stuff so we can keep getting money. It's all about collaborating. Like my people, can't nobody get that close up on him to be talking like that. If he come to take us a bid, now if he just got an old female he want to kick it with, yes, you could dip in and just go see her. You don't have to check in if you go on a session. Not saying check in. What I mean check in, my check in is like hitting your guy up, letting him know, bro, I'm taking care of some bid and I need some guys around me. You feel me? My coming to the city. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna say, man, a lot of people get that checking in shit. They get it mixed up. If you're not from a city and you in somebody's city, but you know people in this city, why not call them?
Right.
Why not?
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
I would rather do this.
So it just makes sense. And I think checking in on it makes niggas feel a little defensive. Like, man, I ain't got to check in with nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's just what it is, bro.
But it's the way people, they might don't mean it like that. When they mean check in, they might, you know, you in the city, bro. Let me know. That's just their way of saying it. And we took, man, you better, if you don't call me, something gonna happen to you. I would rather call, so I ain't got to go through all dipping off and putting the hoodie on and sliding. Nah, I ain't got to put me up on game. I ain't trying to step on no toe. I'm in your city, bro. I ain't trying to, I might down one of your men to keep down from all that happening. Let somebody know you in the city. And now that's the part that I want to be addressed. If I come in your city, everything be good. That's all I be telling them, because we don't want no problem. We just want to come get some money and leave.
That's all it. Yeah.
Know, bro.
Every time, like I said, I just don't get these people who say they don't do it. Just like the last time you was in Chicago, you was with Moneybag and Big Jook and them, and you said, "Hey, we finna go to this restaurant. Come on over here, man." You know, y'all fed me. Hey, we kicked it like, hey man,
yeah, we just licking good. Yeah, shot the
finger at the licking, right? I was like
2018.
Like, okay, I'll see y'all tonight at the show, and I came to the club and it was all good. So I don't see why a fool would want somebody from the place there. So if something is to arise, it could be avoided by saying, "Hey man, they're my people," you know, plain and simple.
Now I'm gonna say this right here too. But everything everything had to be according to respect. And then I want to miss nothing, because we just talking about Memphis and, you know, what we talking about right now. So we just saying if I go somewhere, I just want to make sure that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We're a clown if we feel like we being disrespected. So it's like we ain't on there. We just on some. I think everybody should go to everybody's city with respect, and I think everything will work out good. It was right.
Well, now that we lay on the ground for that, this is the Hood Hierarchy podcast. So we gotta talk. We gotta talk about hood stuff. We ain't gonna talk just about the business. But I do want to say this about you, though. I gotta say this. This is the dude that introduced me to Project Pat, and by you doing that, you set my life and people around me life on a different path. And it was all for me checking in with you when I came to I was riding through going to Mississippi. I stopped in Memphis to holler at you first. I was picking up some strippers or something. And I said, hey man, I need to bring somebody to Chicago. Who you got
Right.
for me? And you know what y'all gotta understand about this dude. He get these artists when they first come. Like one day he called me, man, I got a dude named Waka Flocka, man. Oh, you need to book him. I say, no, thank you. I don't like that name. The way that name. You're gonna regret it later, I'm telling you. So boom. Same way with Yo Gotti. When I first met Yo Gotti, he was with Killer. I was like, oh, that's nice. He was like, yeah. If I'm correct, he was like, man, he got a deal on Cash Money, but he just signed his solo deal because he was in a group or something at first, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, no. You know, I like my artists a little seasoned before I put my money up. At least back then. So he like, what about Project Pat? I'm like, oh yeah, I could do something with that. Called him right up, put us on the phone. He like, yeah, we could do the contract. We'll give I want this much, whatever. I gave Killer the money. The rest is history. You know, I left the
True.
deposit with Killer. Rest is history.
True.
So it's like all that came from just stopping checking in on my homie. Now,
Wait. Now, excuse me. Now, when he said checking in, he just with my homeboy, so my homeboy can make sure I'm if I need him.
yeah, yeah, that's and look what came from that. So it's like, man, people just stupid. But another thing about you
Pretty
that
much.
people don't know, you everything that you say you is for real. See, a lot of dudes be telling me they this or that in their city, and they really not, you know, and they ain't take nothing away from them, and they really not. But the thing I like about you, and that's why to me Memphis and Chicago dudes are so similar. You everything you say you is everywhere you go,
Oh, for
not
sure.
just in Memphis. Let, let,
Oh, for
let
sure.
me tell you what he did, Snap. Let me tell you what he did. Argument. We're in an argument about this. An argument. I had to beg him. So he comes. Who was that we had? Zed Zilla, right? He was pushing Zed Zilla, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we hook up a tour with Zed Zilla. So we in all the little towns like Peoria and stuff like that. But Killer ain't gonna come unless he can start do a show in Chicago. So
Yeah.
I was doing something. So I sent one of the guys to go to Chicago with Killer. Of course, he didn't. Oh, I don't need nobody. Like, no, he going with you. Make sure y'all moving around. Cool.
Yeah.
So my homie called me like, hey man, dude won't straighten his hat up. So I'm like, what you talking about? He like, he ran around with his hat broke all the way to the right. He gonna get us killed. So I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh
I
no, he
remember that.
can't
I
do.
remember that. I remember
I'm like, he
that.
can't do that. So I'm like, I call him like, Killer, you gotta straighten your hat up, man. He like, Beats, I'm not straightening my hat up. That ain't gonna happen. I say, well, you're gonna have to take it off when y'all moving through them neighborhoods. And he like, that ain't gonna happen. I'm like, nigga, you gonna take that? You gonna straighten? I'm not straightening my hat up. He just straightened it up. so, so the homie
Hey,
like,
shout out to Chicago. Nothing towards y'all. I ain't in no gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago, man. I'm a street. I'm a very plug nigga. I can get any artist in the world on. If you got that bag, I can get any artist in the world on. Before I get out from and get out my social media, follow me, get up with me. I'm gonna give you my personal page. Like I just started this page. Like, I'm gonna give y'all my personal page. Y'all need to go add that page. And like I said, when he took the street, I'm on the interview right now, strapped up. I just ain't finna show y'all, but they believe, yeah. right now, for real, on the interview like that. Yeah, straight hood.
Hey man,
And I just had the dope
the, the dude won't straighten his hat up, so he did me a favor.
with the camera behind watching it.
He did me a favor though. He made a deal with me. I said, "Hey man, when you go back to Memphis, ask one of your homies from Chicago that's in Memphis how it go out here." He called me. "Oh, I'm sorry, man. My homie say, you was trying to save my life. Did it could have
That's why I said no disrespect, Chicago. I ain't no disrespect. You know what I mean? I ain't know. But at the end of the day, I'm a street nigga, and how a nigga gonna tell me how I can wear my hair and I ain't ripping nothing. You feel me? You understand? You know, they just how they rocking out there. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing but love towards Chicago. So shout out to Chicago.
They rock like that at
Peoria.
They rock like that at Memphis too, right?
Oh yeah. Well, now they not really just as far as the gang members. Yeah, they serious about it. I'm just saying though, it's more street here. Like you could be in the gang, and if you rolling with these guys, you don't care who they is. It be all kind of gangs rolling together, you know. And it just is like, we small compared to, and it's like they bought in like 10, 15 people, and you get that many people in a small town. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. Like, so that's
Memphis not that little, man.
Right.
It ain't that small.
Well, I ain't saying like
Right.
saying like no box town. It's like what I'm saying is we go to be like crime. We talking about a day. Talking about a week. We talking about a day. You feel me? Like
no, that's bad. That's bad in a big town though. So
yeah. So imagine. You feel me? Serious though, for real. So it's like, but they all don't respect. It's like we move according to how every street nigga in the world move. Like I get vibes. You know, I roll out vibes, and you know, by me being a hot nigga, and I didn't love it by me being a major nigga in my city and around the world.
I need y'all to excuse me for a minute.
When I move, it's all about respect with me.
Right.
You know, I have to humble myself. See, I had to learn that when you go in other people's city, like when I was down trying to put me up on how they was moving, so people were mistaking me for a wrong person like that. I took it like, man, they can't tell me how to do, because I ain't know nothing coming with. You feel me? Because I'm a street nigga. Right. I'm going to stand up. You feel me? Right. So, how I go down, it was all like, oh, man, my fault, man. You feel me? Man, I know you don't like that. You feel me? Right. So, you really was trying to save my life. You feel me? So I knew that, you know what I'm saying? So, right. So, you know how I get down in my own city. You know, I'm a dog, but I can call the dogs and shut it down and make it rain all black.
Right. Let me yeah, I'm looking at the comments. Everybody's sending you love. Yeah, man, your mic was breaking up a little.
Shout it out, man. Shout it out. All the love. I'm gonna give y'all my Killer Mike on Instagram. KILLMIKE. Host of Memphis. Host of Memphis. Killer Mike. And on this started Mike Dawson. MIKEDO. Have me on there with a suit on. It's gonna say Mike Dawes, but it's my personal shit, like 40-some people. It's me, I just started this page. It's something I want to do for the new year. I started always, you know, but I'm a made guy. I promoter for Yo Gotti. I did a lot for the tours. I ran a lot of the tours with Bag. I've been with Youngster. I've been with Light People. You feel me? I'm one of the hottest niggas in Memphis. If you put up in my city, you call me not to run into no riffraff. You feel me? And I guarantee you, I'm just gonna be real. If you come to my city, something happen to you, something gonna happen to them too. If you move with me, I'm just being real. Something happen to you, I'm gonna make sure something happen to them too. Over here, cause if I invite you here, I'm gonna make sure you're good. That's for sure.
Hey man, hey, don't you ever change, because I see you not going to, man.
Listen, also,
And it's perfect.
this I want to give out some facts too, like real talk. I'm also do Shice on his first real show, and he posted this on his Instagram. And his dad, if you go on my Instagram, you're gonna see that his dad. If you go look at the post I put on there, liked it, Monetize Global. That's his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know it's facts. I'm the anything. I'm the first nigga to touch it. As soon as I touch it, I can put it all the way out there. You feel me? Out there, I'm in with a lot of radio stations out of the world. What I can't get, I got my phone call. I get everything I need. Like I said, I done work for the best. I done helped the best. I done been with it all over the world. And I love collaborating with people that's real. You know, anything phone to stay away from, no game. Like I said, I love my family. You know what I'm saying? I do this for my family and put bread on my table. Like right now, get ready to run a strip club here. And I got people that wasn't working, didn't have a job. I'm finna put them to work. I want to see people eat. I want to see the ladies get respect and get their money. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, don't come with no bullshit. Cause you feel me? We straight business first, respect. We humble. That's why humble. We don't. I can't speak for all my homeboys. Me, if I come to your, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to have fun. I already back. You know what I'm saying? This a jungle. You feel me?
Right.
And I ain't just no I ain't like I can't be touched either. Just know it's gonna be a bloodbath after, but ain't be touched though. You feel me?
No, man.
So
No.
you know you gotta move the course, so you can't just go out. You a stand up nigga, you can go do this because it's another nigga just stand up just like you. Man,
Right.
humble yourself. Then you ahead of ups. Nigga play on Papa. You feel me? Good, you know what's going on.
Hey man, great having you here, man. Going and I know you got to get to the club. I appreciate you for
Yeah, man, I'm out.
slowing your schedule up for me, man. Go on and tell them how to get up with you one more time, please. They looking for you, man.
I said, man, if you're a rapper and you got that bag and you ain't on no bullshit and what you rap about, you really about, and you taking care of your kids, hit me up. Host of Memphis, Killer Mike, OF Memphis, MEMPHIS, Killer Mike, KILLERMIKE, the real Killer Mike, the real Killer Mike from the streets. I ain't getting my shit from come from the street. I'm a real street nigga. So have that bag, and I'm gonna put you on. I'm out of here.
Hey man, number love. I'll be at the strip club real soon, man, and see you,
In
man.
the strip club, man. I'm let these ladies eat, man. And I don't want no nigga in the club that ain't throwing no money, because these women too, goddamn.
So before we go, everybody everywhere, give it
Hey,
up for
nice
Killer
meeting you
Mike.
too, my guy. Nice meeting you too.
Nice meeting you too, man.
Real talk, but we're
See
gonna
you
get a
soon,
chance to
brother.
talk about though. I got mad respect for Chicago. I know y'all serious like we serious, so salute.
Man, number love.
Number love, man.
Yeah, man. Hope
All righty
hope y'all
then.
was entertained good by my partner, Killer Mike. Number love, real dude right there, man. Good, real
Hey,
good
you,
brother.
you got some comments you want to go through?
Let's see what they talking about. Yeah, really everybody was just saying much love to Killer. Much love to Killer. You know. What I do want to talk to you about today though, man, what I've been realizing. What I've been realizing, and I want to know what's your take on this. It won't be about snitching today. It won't be about fentanyl.
Okay.
But I was watching this new show and I want to know what do you think about dating while you locked up? Like, how real could that be? Because
Oh,
I know you
it's real.
is real.
Man, listen, bro. We used to play the lottery on the phone.
What you mean?
Basically, this before they was putting all them you could just call straight out, but it'd be collect instead of
Right,
going through all that extra stuff where you gotta pay for it. And
right.
no, you could just pick up the phone and call collect, just like you use a payphone out there on the street.
Right.
We used to just sit on the phones all day playing the lottery. Hello, if it be a woman, you'd be like, "It's me, baby." You have a collect call from, "It's me, baby. Will you please accept the charges?" You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And once they answer, "Hello," you shoot your shot.
right,
Most get shot down. I'm gonna say out of 100%, maybe 77% get shot down. But you do have some come ups, and that
right.
window of opportunity is what keep people going. I done seen. I'm talking about these big girls, man. I'm talking about big girl coming to see this dude up in there, man. They every Friday she bringing her friends, and all of them was, you know, they going up there. But hey, ain't that better than sitting around a bunch of dudes all day? You know what I'm saying? You can go up
Right,
top to the visiting room. Yeah, people have. Then you have pen pals.
right,
For those who don't come visit you, but you don't even know who you writing. They can send you a picture, but you still don't know who you writing. But
right.
long as they sending you money and magazines or whatever you asking for, you gonna keep writing.
Let me ask you about this. Now, don't you have a job when you in the joint too?
Yeah, they give you a job. It's mandatory that you either got to go to school or work. You got
And
some unproductive people. You got unproductive people, but that's because they probably in C grade. You got different grades too. You got A grade, B grade, and C grade.
what does
And if
that
I'm
mean?
not mistaken, it's been a while. I think C grade was the lowest. Once you on C grade, you can't do nothing. You only can spend $10 a commissary, and that's just to get cosmetics. You can't do nothing. You can't go nowhere or nothing. Basically, you
Oh,
be on restriction. That comes from
so
catching tickets.
so let me ask you this. So what do you think? Do you think it's easier doing a bid with your woman or harder without her?
I think it's easier without.
Without.
Yeah.
Why
See,
would you
when I went to
why would you
prison,
say that?
because I did my time. It was as far as on that, I used to see dudes like, but I had nobody on the streets. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? So
So
I'm
they
like, dang,
crying when they leave and go wrong. Well,
one
guess
dude, bro, one dude, he was cool too.
right,
One dude killed himself
right,
when he got. I used to sit there and watch him sit at the table, late as hell, writing this girl letters. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And he got out. He got out and caught her with some dude. He didn't even kill her then.
Right.
I guess he followed her back home. This him fresh out. His first
Right.
date.
Right. First
He
day.
followed her back home, went in there, whacked her, whacked herself.
My
Whacked herself.
homie short body checked in. He said he's shutting them off. When he locked up, he in survival mode. He not trying to worry
Right.
about
You
outside.
don't need none of that
Yeah.
stress, man, because that's all it's going to be. Trust me. Now, I did do some time in the county with somebody, but that
Right.
situation was over with by the time I went to the joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I was in the county, I got to think about this, that, this. No, it was just too much, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's good not to, it's good to just be single, man, if you locked up, bro. Because
Well, now when I was, unfortunately, when I was doing my little case fighting, I had women bringing me money and
you
when a
wasn't gone
damn
that
thing
long, B.
funny.
You wasn't
What
gone that long.
man, let me tell you something that this dude told me when I was in that right. So he's watching me. Cause I'm even dudes and I ain't getting visits. I got people coming in on their visit and I just take the visit. I have somebody, I take the visit. So dude say, man, you doing pretty good for all your girls to be still checking in with you. He's like, man, usually they've been in broke by now. I'm like, man, get out of here. But here's the crazy part about my situation. My girlfriend was like the strippers and stuff. And they still was making sure I
But
get dough.
they love beats, man. You know what I'm saying? They
Man, that's
love
what I
beats,
gotta be,
man.
ain't it, man? Hey man,
Hey,
okay.
you was gone.
So
You was gone, and their lives just changed for the worse, man. They was missing you, bro.
man, you know what else was crazy though too? For real, G? Like I'm in jail fighting for my life, right? And dudes was literally asking me for money while I was in jail, right? I'm just
Wow.
like,
You talking about inmates or some people on the street?
no, I'm talking about people on the street. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm literally helping people pay their bills while I'm in, because they was calling my females checking in with me, checking in with like, yeah, he wants you to call my call, and no shame in that game. We'd be like,
Bro,
man, we about to get
I
put
wouldn't
out.
have did it.
And you know
Every
what?
cent, every quarter, every nickel, every dime will be going to my lawyer if I'm giving to anybody outside of my blood. You understand me? Everything else go to my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You gonna help me get out?
Well, my lawyer was paid for though.
All right, I might want to pay him extra just for maybe something happen to me. He the only one.
Hey, you might need to get that special witness. I just couldn't. I would go back to my cell like, man, I still got to keep the studio going and stuff. Like,
And
man,
that's
it's like
crazy.
I'm really paying for this. I even had, but it's kind of. I remember like right before I went to jail, I had somebody staying at one of my cribs that I didn't. We just fell out or whatever, so they moved out. So one of my cousins let him move, let him move back in without telling me. So my brother over there, like, yeah, so and so at your house. So I'm furious, right? Because when you in jail, you just want to still be in control, even though you're in jail, right? So I'm furious. Well, he getting out of there. He getting out of there. So my cousin like, well, no, man, I got the rent money he been paying. I was just trying to figure out how I was gonna give it to you, because I ain't want you to get mad once I tell you that he was in there, right? So I'm like, man, I don't want that money. Ooh. So I'm going off. So I tell my mama, And my mama like, hey fool, you are in jail. She's like, why would you care when there's money going in your pocket? I say, you know what? This does make sense.
Do I know the person you had staying there? Was
I
that the
want to
same
say
person that was there when I was over there?
yeah, I want to say you met him.
That's the same person that was
But
there.
I'm gonna tell
Right.
you something. I'm gonna say his name, man, because this dude did the realest thing ever. Elihu did the realest thing ever, right? So I can't wait to get out of jail. I I I ain't even thinking about the people who snitched on me. I'm looking for Elihu when I get out of jail, right? So he found me. He come over to the crib. He like, hey, what's up, cuz? I'm glad you out. So I say, nah, what's up with you moving this fool in? He told me something, boy. I'm going off on him. He just taking it. He said, hey, I'm sorry, man. I was wrong. I'm like, no. He said, no. I said, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Man, he shut me up. I couldn't say nothing, right? So I'm feeling away from because really, I'm feeling away about because really, I'm thinking a lot of people just wrote me off, thought I would never get out of jail because I was facing life, you know. So I see one of the dudes in the neighborhood because I'm still feeling away from about me once he apologized. So I see one of the dudes in the neighborhood. Oh man, welcome home. Ellie, who said you was getting out? He said you had it beat. I say, wow. So he really didn't even write me off. I'm like, man, I felt real bad, but he taught me something that day, man. That dude really grew me up in a lot of ways that he don't know. That's why I'm gonna love to get him on the show too, because he opened a vegetarian restaurant. He really doing his thing. But yeah, man. So that's good to know how you feel about them jail relationships, man. So
Yeah,
it,
man.
it go both ways.
I mean, it can work both ways. I guess if you got somebody loyal to you, um, but most people are not that loyal. Especially when somebody go to jail, then you'll have somebody in their ear. Girl, you should leave him alone, girl. He ain't no good. He gonna keep going to jail, girl. And then you got Big Hank over
Mm-hmm.
here. He trying to talk to you, girl. You better talk to Big Hank. You know what I'm talking about? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it be your dudes too. Your own homeboys be trying to slide in. You know, it's just crazy, man. You know, the world is
It be
messed up,
your
man.
who?
Your own homeboys
Now
will
see,
try to slide in.
I don't do nothing like that. Now, if I do, I'm gonna send you some of your books at least. That's the least I
At
can
least,
do.
at least, you know. But ain't nobody think
Now they son look up to
ain't nobody
me.
finna send you nothing.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nobody finna, ain't nobody
Somebody
finna
finna
send you
take her
nothing.
through there, but not nah, man, you
Oh, you
straight.
know what? Why this one dude, right? I'm for real, man. I seen it with my own eyes. He was looking out, standing up for his homie. He about to take the whole case, right? So he steady. I haven't talked to my girl, man, in weeks. Could you do a 3-way for me? We call her. She won't pick up. So finally, one day she called back and told my broad that she was tell him she gonna come see him. I say, oh man, you finally got some good news. So he's so happy. So he gets to visit and he get off the phone. He say, I don't care what you say. I'm snitching on that fool. He done got my woman pregnant. I'm like, what? I'm like,
What
oh.
the hell?
I'm like, no, man.
Oh,
Like,
I remember you telling me about that.
yeah. I'm like, man, so
Hey, I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. If you don't remember this, you used to make three-way calls for me.
I know I did. I know I
You used to
did.
make three-way calls for me, man.
I know.
You was messing with that chick that stayed in the manor.
Yeah. In the projects. Yeah.
In the
I
projects,
was.
man. I got locked up. I'm like, man, call her for me, man. Call her for me, B. Oh, call her. You like, nigga, you
I
know what I'm
called
saying?
it. I
I
like
wish
this
you would
sucker
just
guy.
slap the. I just wish you just slapped all the taste out of my mouth and told me to snap out of it. Bow! Shut up.
Hey,
Do
hey
you know who
man.
you are?
you got to go through what you go through to
Yeah,
make
I
it.
mean, you got to go through tough stepping stones in life during your time of life. So when you reach the peak of your life, you will be experienced on a lot
Right.
of you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to know how to move through places or whatever, talk to people or whatever. But if
Well,
you
well,
don't go through none
like
of
you
that,
said the other day when you was like, you really ain't you can't be mad at dude because it sent you on the path that you're on now.
right.
I really think your faith would have been way worse if you didn't take what was behind door B. You know what I'm saying? I really do think that, now you're in a position where I can borrow money from you every week and stuff like that. I love it, man. It's great.
Hey man, you know what it is, man. But hey, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I told his brother that. I told his brother that, man. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am now. So,
Mhm.
but he do need to stay away from me.
Hi, let's just how it be sometime, man.
Just stay away from me, bro. You can breathe, but breathe over there. Don't breathe. Don't come sucking up the air that I got around me, man. Go over there. For
Well,
real.
yeah,
I tried too. It was hard. Do you know I was fighting every single demon?
I'm glad, man. I'm
I
glad.
was hold on before you switch. I was sitting on your back porch, and I'm just mad. I don't know what to think. I'm thinking like, man, dude, beats, man, got this dude here, man. I'm starting to look at you funny. You know what I'm saying? This is my mind going crazy. I say, nah, man, nah, this ain't about you, dude. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Well, we all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how my face was looking, and some woman walked past me like, baby, are you okay? I mean, it is a funeral. Do I look
Right.
that bad for somebody to come ask me, am I okay? At a funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, ooh,
Man,
ooh.
I kept
Yeah.
leaving. I kept leaving and coming back. I ain't know what I wanted to do. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
kept
saying?
leaving and coming back. I'm just like my friends, man, my
I
friends.
couldn't be around them, bro. It was hard. When I seen them, bro, it was like I was like in a state of shock, like after all these years.
Yeah, I didn't realize until the other night that was the first time y'all had seen each other. I didn't realize it.
And recognized them off the flip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He definitely
saying?
came
But
to hold me down. I can't take that away from him at all.
yeah, man.
He
Catch a
definitely
case with him.
gave me enough. I ain't catching a case with nobody because I don't break the law. Okay,
Well, catch a case
you
with
know,
him and see
that
how much he
structure that
hold you
y'all,
down.
that structure y'all love. Them OGs who taught y'all everything. They sent y'all to jail. Okay, not me. I
Nah,
told y'all to rap. I said
nah,
rap.
they you told me to rap.
I said make ghetto songs. Okay, don't live them. Nah.
Hey, yeah, you told me to rap, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still had to eat.
Gotta eat. You
I
gotta
had to
eat.
eat, man.
You
You know,
gotta
I know I
eat.
came around you, and this one used to eat like out of the palm of your hand, sloppy, chicken grease everywhere. I said, man, this dude is eating out of the palm of his hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you about food and all that, man, you know, but I needed my own pull up in there, Trepid. You know what I'm saying? He come flexing up on me. I said, man, I
Hey, you
got to
know
get my
what?
own, man.
People don't understand how deep the intrepid was, right? When I seen it in Belly, I was doing Belly, I said, man, I'm gonna go get me one of them right now. I went to the movies, went right to the dealership, got it right off the floor, off the showroom floor. Of course, I had to pick up Lynn to go negotiate the deal for me to make sure I get the best deal. But I'm like, yeah, man.
Man.
And I dogged that boy out so quick.
No, bro, you had that car for a long time.
No, that's why I had it for a long
That
time.
car lasted you my whole prison stint. When I got
But
out of prison,
let me
you was
tell you,
still driving that car, boy.
let me tell you why I had it. Because it was broke down all while you was in prison. I just had it sitting. Then my daddy fixed it, and that's when I bought it back out. So we gonna tell that story another time when you get out, and I pulled up
Yeah.
on you. We gonna tell that one another
How you slid me the chain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the low, like, here you go, Jay. I'm
we
like,
on.
woo!
But
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
we already at the end, man. We had a nice show with our
Yeah, it was
first
nice.
official guest, boy
First
Killer
official
Mike.
guest.
That one number of glad he
We got more to
came out.
come too. More to come.
Oh, more to come. We just getting
So
started.
tune in.
Let me let's look at these comments one time.
Go ahead.
Oh my dog, my homie, my big homie, Soda Pop Mike Alexander. He say pimps gotta eat.
Got to eat too, man.
Yeah, we gonna
At
have to
the
get
palm of
him
their
on there
hands.
too. We gotta. I just say I gotta get everybody on here to comment down. But me and Mike, he got a record. Take the guns from your sons. I'm on that with him. Crunchy on it. Dope. He really pushing positivity. His story need to be told because he had a
Somebody,
record deal.
somebody need
Everything.
to, somebody, man, somebody need to do that, man, for
Yeah,
real, for real. It's too
his
much.
his story definitely need to be told. He another dude that he lost two of his sons. So when I lost my son, he reached out to me and was there for me. You know, I really appreciate him forever.
Salute
So
to him, man.
we definitely gonna bring him on. So around this time, I normally say, if you want us to survive, hit subscribe.
Subscribe.
If
If
you
you
want us
want
to
us
be
to
all
eat,
right, hit the like. And if you really care, hit that share.
and don't forget, wipe your feet before you come in my house. Wipe your feet, man.
Hit that.
I know you
Hit
got some
that.
manners.
Hit that like button.
Just hit the like button. You can even hit the dislike button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button.
Yeah, just hit something. Do
Got one of them
something.
buttons, man. Don't just stand
Just
there looking at it. You
just
know
let
what I'm
us know
saying?
you're alive.
Right. You know what
But
I'm saying? We ain't tripping on the dislike buttons. That means we got to get better. Feel what I'm talking about?
there we go. You know what I'm
So,
saying? But that,
tap
like we
on it.
normally say around this time, what's
What's
the
the hood?
hood? What's the hood?
Inga motherfucking wood. You dig?
What? Yeah, dig.